Hi there, my fellow YouTubers and my fellow Twitter followers. This is another Lucid Dream vlog I title, I Trust in You. This Lucid Dream, out of the 61 that I posted on my vlogs, is the most special one ever. And you'll see why. A couple weeks ago, I was praying before I was going to bed. And I just, as I'm praying, I just thanking God for, letting me be here another day, for my family, for my everything, for being alive, pretty much, having, goals that I'm trying to reach and all that stuff. And then I said, you know what? I just threw it out there. I'm like, you know what? I was wondering, you know what? I know you can hear me right now. Right, as in prayer wise, I know you can hear my thoughts and feel my feelings. So I was wondering if you can, if I can have a conversation with, like, person to person or one on one. And yeah, some of you might be rolling your eyes at the fact that, but you know what? I don't think it's crazy to do something like that. You know what? Because there's a lot of people out there in the world who pray to hear something or see a sign from God or Jesus or whomever their God is, so to speak. You know what I mean? Now, I asked this, and I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. I was just saying, you know what, I'd like to have a conversation with you, person to person, and I could use it right now, pretty much. That's what I was saying. I was going to bed, and I was having this lucid dream, okay? I wake up in my dream, and I'm hovering in my old neighborhood. I'm just hovering above the townhouse where I used to live. And the thing is that I'm looking around and I'm like, oh, okay, I want to fly. So I'm trying to fly and I couldn't. And then the thing is that I was trying to, I was grasping at air to try and go up, further up, and further up. But I couldn't. So it was like a blockage. Something was preventing me from going up further. But then as I kept on grasping at the air, and then I was ascending slowly and slowly and then slowly, and then I was going faster and then faster, and then I was soaring throughout the skies, and then boom, I went so fast. And then I got to my destination, and then I look around and I see a door. Okay, so I go over to the door and I knock on the door. When the door opened, my jaw hit the ground when I saw the individual, and it was Jesus. Yeah, and I was just like, he acknowledged me by name. He's like, hi, Juan. And I was like, kind of like a little flabbergasted, because I'm like, wow, to be in the presence of such a beautiful human being, it was, there are no words. So I asked him, may I come in? And he's like, sure. So I went in, and then basically I was having a conversation with Jesus, and he's looking at me. He's like, is everything okay, Juan? And then I'm like, I'm fine. And he asked me the question again, like, is everything okay, Juan? But the thing is that I'm sure he already knew the answer to that question, right? Even though I knew he knew everything, like, of course, God, Jesus is going to know everything about you, right? I explained everything, about my life. And he was listening. So we started doing a life review of my life. And he says to me, you know what? He says, everything is going to be okay. And then he says, I trust in you. And then he comes over and he gives me a hug. Oh my gosh. I did not want it to end. Like, there are so many people out there that would love for an experience like this. Just to feel it. Even if it's in a dream, because in a dream, you could still feel it. I like the feeling. It was serenity, tranquility, peace, bliss. It was just every beautiful feeling in this world was in that hug. Okay? Like when you hug your family member, just multiply it by an infinite number. There is no number that you can multiply it because there are no words. And like I said, the feeling in my heart in this dream, it was just wow. Okay? It was, like it kind of brings a tear to my eye, but not out of sadness. It was just out of happiness, out of joy. It just, I don't know, like there are some people who can relate with me in this experience. I have shared this experience with several on my Facebook page, and they give me a thumbs up because they're like astounded. On the other hand, there are some people who be like, you whack or you crazy. You know what? That's okay. I hold no ill will. Anyhow, when I woke up, I got up and I was just like, oh my goodness. I took a deep breath because I was in awe. I was still in awe, and I was just like, wow. And then I had that feeling in my heart as in my lucid dream. And I was just like, wow. It was so beautiful. I just like, wow. You know what I mean? So that has been another lucid dream vlog. Until the next one, peace and have a good one. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. youtube.com/Juanito1975